really makes me
worried, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's look at the instigate. Okay, so he went for Inkswell. He's right, like when you see a different approach to the game.
See if they can get this first blood. Ace really trying to just pick up this bounty rune. He is in a lot of trouble. 3 heroes here, and Ace is going to go down, giving up first blood to l1ga.
There you go. Like,
feels like nothing lost with the way Ace is farming in the moment.
It's just the nature of the hero. Kind of hard to explain.
Ace on the run, and this battery assault gets run down, and that will be a kill for the Clockwork.
Yeah, that's
I jinxed him.
That's ridiculous when it comes to early damage. Pantomime.
Yeah, he is looking to kill Tofu, but this is not looking like the trade that he wants to make. He is going to have Morphling to help in just a second as a couple of right clicks come in from Ace as well as Tofu after the leap away.
Oh,
and it won't be the neutrals,
Yeah, he tried. And they lose. Shifted up. Run away.
All good about eventually back into the Agi. You don't want to just get caught out where you're all Agi for a second, but Panto under the tower. This is risky. Through the blood grenade, will get the kill. Eventually dies to the tower. Ends up being a trade. Maybe not exactly what he was looking. Purification, that's going to be on a Watson, trying to keep him alive. Is this SF on the run? One raise, but not enough. Watson will die here.
Yeah, that's the level 3 potential right there. Your choice, but every player reads the lane a little bit differently, and he's definitely pressuring this Grimstroke quite a lot. He's got boots, and he's just constantly hitting him.
But I just don't know if the pressure on Grimstroke alone is going to be enough. They brought 3 heroes here. Inkswell, Tornado, Quinn trying to run, but the Cogs are there with the expanded armature. They've got the silence. Celery's in. Going to try and keep Quinn alive, but he is getting run down here by 3 heroes. They'll at least trade for Panto. But the Astro Step, the Aether Remnant locking down Celery. That's another shot onto this Omni Knight. They'll end up getting l1ga. That's Tofu getting the kill there. It's a 2-for-2 over mid, which Mirage survives, and Tofu's the only survivor for Gaimin Gladiators. Even despite the death, he's up there as well.
Yeah, like Mirage.
Astral Step, though, Mirage coming towards top, and they're going to try and get this kill. Purification and Ace. Hey, okay.
It's still called Repel, right? Like, it got changed so many times, bot lane, SF.
Silence, Watson looking for the Requiem, but the Inkswell stuns him. Now the Burrow Strike's there. Watson dies, a Requiem in death. l1ga will fall. They will try to kill off L1ga, and he will eventually die to Tofu.
Dude, I just
remember, while you're watching the BB Dacha Dota 2 event by FISSURE, why don't you follow us on Twitch and across all socials, as you're seeing great things like here over mid. They go for Mirage, but he survives. He jumps out now. They've got that ult onto the Invoker as well as the Mirana, trying to call and hold them back, but Panto will end up dead anyway. So they don't get Mirage, they do get Panto.
Sand King with the Blink, so they also smoked up. The Blink isn't... Is it on him? I feel like
it's on his Courier.
It's on the Courier, so maybe too early. Let's see.
Astral Step going to try and go for Quinn. The Aether Remnant locks him up for a second. The Battery Assault's on to Quinn. The Burrow Strike from a distance. The arrow lands on the Clockwork. They will get Quinn. They're going to look over for more as Tofu, he is silenced up with the Phantom's Embrace. The Seeds of Serenity are down. The Starstorm doing some damage, but Mirage right in front of Tofu. The Soulbine's not going to connect to anybody, but the Aether Remnant will. They're looking for the damage. They've got the Blink Burrow Strike follow-up, and they will get themselves a second as Tofu like that move there from L1ga, but he's got to do a little bit more. I think they can't really let off the gas for a couple minutes. I'd like to see them fight again.
No, their draft is so capable at fighting 24/7. And
you coming in with the damage. Tofu trying to get out of here, but the Blink with the Sandstorm, and Tofu dies.
He's just gone. And this is what 33 did.
Yeah.
Like literally the same skill build, I mean, on the Broodmother.
Panto, hook shot even. Burrow Strike Inkswell. They're going to have a lot of lockdown, and they're going to have the damage to get this kill on Ace.
Yeah.
Playing aggressive, thinking that Clockwork's the only one there, but...
Bad item, but the way they're playing, this makes more sense. Let's put it that way. Just because of the playstyle. We're going to run it to 5-man.
Set up to be a good fight. And they found l1ga. They've got the dust. There's the silence with the Phantom's Embrace. l1ga, the epicenter, he could not get there to really put that damage onto the side of Gaimin Gladiators. So they get the kill on l1ga. They look over at L1ga. There's the hook shot onto Quinn. They've got the Adaptive Strike as well. Cogs around onto 2. Ace trying to put the damage out there with the help of Tofu. They get the kill on L1ga as well as Panto. Quinn's on a double kill. They find themselves the Void Spirit. Down goes Mirage. 4 heroes dead on the side of Liga as Gaimin Gladiators take a perfect fight.
And there you go.
Eyes there with the Morphling, just trying to farm wherever they can and find any net worth, really. They've cut it down from 5 to 4K, but L1ga now going to be caught up. Tofu coming over. They've got the EMP. Burrow Strike trying to get away. L1ga, he's on the run, but the Deafening Blast, they've got the disarm, they've got the control, and Quinn now on a killing spree. For the Void Spirit, and maybe this is the mark for Liga to start to fight again and have that opportunity to try and go, but there's the hook shot coming through. They look over the Omni Knight. The damage from Watson, though, going after Panto. They'll get the kill. The Soulbind is there, but nobody else is willing to go in and fight this. They actually look over at Mirage and some damage onto Tofu with the Solar Flare being used. It's not a lot onto Mirage just yet, but now they'll look over at l1ga. Yep. They've got the Ink Swell going, but it's not going to matter. It'll pop in death, and that is another kill here for Watson. He is on a killing spree, and he got himself a double, and they will take that top tier 2 tower eventually. He's lacking what he wants.
He's keeping up, like, his net worth is solid, but...
Maybe not what he wants, he's lacking what he needs. It might be the better way to go about saying that. Cogs pushing as best they can. Panto trying to just deter them from coming up into the high ground. They think about the epicenter for a second. The Phantom's Embrace is there onto this Shadow Fiend. Goes to the backlines with the Burrow Strike onto 2, but they go to the Requiem. They've got the Fear onto L1ga. They get the kill onto the Sand King. They'll 3-shot l1ga, and they are still trying to get Watson, but he is still alive. They will finally kill off Tofu. Down goes Panto. They look over at the Morphling. That's going to be a Burrow Strike coming through once again. They'll take the Aegis from Watson. Ace still at about half health. They'll find L1ga. They've got the Bloodstone pop, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. The damage is just too much. It's an ultra kill for Watson. Looking to get a Rampage here. Can he get the kill on you? Can he get the kill to just finish off the Rampage? They'll look over at Mirage. Astral step away. The 4-step forward, still trying to get this Void Spirit, but they don't finish him off just yet. As Gaimin Gladiators, they are in your base. They are an infestation, and there is no way to exterminate them.
Yeah, just imagine getting that Rampage on your first official.
You do at that point.
L1ga, his smoke is broken.
L1ga needs to be careful. Quinn moving forward, and definitely an opportunity at a tornado, but a blink back from L1ga. That's not going to help out this Clockwork, though. Panto with the EMP hitting him, and he's going to try and hook shot away. Quinn gets the kill onto the Clockwork, and they are up into the base once again. Liga down 13,000 net worth with no answers at the moment.
He tried to hook his brother Sand King, but he didn't.
They're looking to maybe jump the back. They've got potentially 1 charge left on this Astral jump.
I respect the speed at which they're playing, like trying to backline, but
Arrow hits, l1ga's dead.
Yeah.
Turn to the Mirana. They're going to try and go, but they've got the Solar Flare. They go to the BKB as well as the Requiem. That's going to land onto 2 heroes. It's the Morphling who's trying to jump in right there, and then with the lead, they get the kill on L1ga. They look over at Mirage, trying to get Celery, but he is too tanky even as a position 5. The right click's just really hurting onto Mirage as he is trying to run. The Aether Remnant locks him up, and GG is called. It will be Gaimin Gladiators who take game number 1 over Liga.
Yeah, in style as well. I would say in game and style, like back in the day. Agree, like their draft is looking very wonky, and they go with
words to say about him negatively in terms of his play over mid. So
no, definitely. Like first game was solid.
He gets ganked by 3. That's not like a negative.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
I feel like he might be.
The damage is certainly there, and there's one more shot coming in from L1ga. Another kill on a Celery as Watson's here alone, waveforming back towards the tower as Tofu will die to that Warpine Raider. And Panto getting a kill. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 in favor, but doesn't quite have the damage. l1ga there behind the tower, but now they'll go to the faster Rolling Thunder with a Thunderbolt. Jump on a Celery. It's a shield crash over. Waveform back. Celery looking dead to rights already. And Mirage will get the kill. It's 4-0 in favor of Liga. And
all agi, right? Like you're playing into a Nyx. Even when you are like 50%, it still hurts to play into the Nyx. Yeah, like, look at this.
Ooh,
almost.
Good stun, but not enough. Was able to shift over, gets into the HP there. Now Watson on the run. You've got 3 heroes coming through. TA's making the rotation over. Watson just trying to shift through all this. This tornado did hit onto the TA, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. They get the kill into Watson, and now they're going to look to kill L1ga, but the kill off Tofu. Down goes L1ga. They'll find l1ga. That will at least be a second here for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. They get the disarm onto the Enchantress as well as the TA. Celery going to be run down with the Meld Strike coming out from you. Quinn, there's not much more he can do. At least they salvaged a couple of kills with Fissure, so, you know, just remember to follow us on Twitch. Hit that follow button down below. It is about, I would say, 2 centimeters below us. And As that's going on, 1J going for the stun onto Quinn. EMP looking over, and they've got the mana away from a couple of these heroes. The tornado lands onto L1ga. They've got Tofu coming from the back, but Quinn, he's looking like he's dead to rights here. L1ga gets that kill, and now Tofu going to try and fight with the help of Celery. They go after L1ga. They've got this Wind Raider over with them, and they will get the kill on a Tofu. No, they can't get this Dazzle just yet. The Adaptive Strike isn't enough. The Rolling Thunder with the Thunderbolt. They killed Celery. That's 3 heroes out of the side of Gaimin Gladiators. They're going to turn this around with the Poison Touch. They've got 1J. They've got Panto. He'll waveform back under the tower, but there's an amplified damage on Mirage, and they've also brought over the Templar Assassin. Watson on the run, but Watson will be turned into a puddle as he is killed off. Doesn't know it's coming, but he needs help. He can't kill him by himself.
He doesn't have anyone, though.
Sentry sees this, so they know that he's there. They're going to go after 1J. Spike Carapace. There's the Tornado. Ice Wall is down, and they have found this Nyx Assassin. Comes out of the Vendetta. The Onslaught charged up, but won't be needed. Celery gets the kill there.
To shut down all the heals that are coming from L1. Also, all the armor versus TA is very, very helpful.
Vendetta shot comes in. Here's the Dazzle. Ace, he's got Onslaught, but I don't know if he's going to be able to run all the way and far enough away from L1ga as well as 1J. Get that last right click through his Ace. Eventually going to be spotted by 1J. Mirage is here. The Swashbuckle lands, and 1J gets the kill.
Yeah.
I don't know why you saying he pokes his head over and goes back. It reminded me of like David Attenborough on Planet Earth. But Ace, he's going to try and onslaught away here. And the TP, the Rolling Thunder is going to be coming a little bit quicker. Oh, but not in time. That was that Thunderbolt. Now on the other side, L1ga is going to be in a little bit of trouble. The homing missile not needed as they will finish him off and get this Dazzle and changing up.
Yep. I feel like one thing that you just somewhat mentioned, the two supports on both sides, the scaling.
Tofu in trouble and dead. I don't know why I said in trouble. He was dead on the screen the second they went for him, and now they're going to look over at 1J. They've got the Pulverize, and there's the Shallow Grave, finally found and finally surviving. The Rolling Thunder will land. He's going to bounce off. They've got the Meld Strike coming in. They're looking over at Ace. Hand of God, all is healed, and now they're going to try and turn it around with a Tornado landing on a 2. It hits on a 1J. The Sunstrike off the mark, but they will get the kill anyway onto the Nyx Assassin. They will stun up you for a moment, but Ace a little bit too far in. He'll end up going down. 2 heroes down on the side of Gaimin Gladiators, as now they need to start to run. They've got the Desolator flying out of the TA, so if this fight takes a little bit longer, maybe they have a damage amp coming through. Tofu with the ult, they get the kill on Mirage. They'll look over at L1ga, and they get themselves 2 more kills on Gaimin, something that I don't really think Liga needed to give away.
Definitely unnecessary. Like, definitely unnecessary, but also Gaimin, they just baited them so nicely.
But he just blinks away. Not cutting through that refraction or any of those charges just yet. And TP's down towards bottom where they have found Tofu, but he goes to the mech, and the Meld Strike is there.
Yeah. He almost soloed him. The damage just wasn't there because of the mech, but you can see the potential.
Yeah. Now, this is something that's definitely been debated with Nyx picks. So 2 minutes left on this Aegis. No fight just yet from Gaimin Gladiators, but 1J who Spike Carapace and past Quinn, but Quinn was moving so quickly that he didn't exactly have the time to react. They go and they jump with that trap that got the silence onto the Primal for a moment, but they look over at Morphling. Watson's in a little bit of trouble, but now he turns it around onto 1J. The Rolling Thunder with the extra speed from the Thunderbolt, not going to be enough. The Tornado lands from Quinn. They're going to shield crash into a Pulverize. Now the call down is used. Swashbuckle onto the low ground.
Centaur.
He's trying to go. The Sunstrike unneeded. They get the kill there. That's 2 heroes gone. We have 2 charges right now on this TA and on that Desolator. So let's see what else they can get, because they are going for the data list. They're going to want the Crystalist, have that extra bit of
Quinn.
their fight.
Nyx is on him.
Ooh, they're looking. They're trying to get the kill here. Quinn with the BKB, though. Now the Onslaught. They're going to try and turn it around and go for 1J. Look at the damage coming in from Watson as well as Quinn. BKB will run out for a second. And now they're going to go to the call down. They've got the Sunstrike. They'll get this kill on L1ga, and that's 2 dead on Liga, who started that off trying to go for Quinn again. I mean, that's how the last 2 fights have started. Follow on Instagram and all socials as well.
Now let's see what 1J follows. He's going in. The stun is there, but...
Impale, 4 staff back. Ace trying to survive. Shiva's Swashbuckle. They get killed. Look at the damage that came out quick. thought maybe that he'd be able to at least escape from that with the Force Staff.
Yeah, without the Chan's ulti, I feel like they do have what it takes to take these targets down.
The team in the last game on that Invoker, he's doing it right now. Not really feeling as much damage yet, I would say, from the Morphling, but when he gets involved, you're sensing it as they go for Mirage and get that kill onto the Pangolier, while Yu is going for the tier 2 mid. They are looking to maybe get behind that tier 1 tower with this smoke, but not a lot of time remaining on it. They'll get the kill on the Courier. That's Ace's BKB. The Onslaught stops the TP, though, and Sunstrike again unneeded with the Conda and that adaptive strike. They have more than enough damage to get 1J.
For kill any longer, Tofu.
1J just following, and they're going to go for this, but he misses the stun, so now Pulverize immediately stop, but now they've got the silence with the Rolling Thunder coming through. As the Poison Touch from the low ground, TA trying to do some damage to get the kill onto 1J. The Rocket Barrage, the Rolling Thunder, still just not doing enough damage onto the Gyrocopter at all. Watson's going to go into the backlines. They've got themselves the Hex, but do they have the damage? Watson with the Manta Style goes after Mirage. The Sunstrike's going to be off the mark. And they do not kill Watson, who is very aggressive with this Aegis.
The movement, yeah.
Yeah, then you just get Vendetta, and it's Homing Missile technically coming through, so eventually he'll be stunned?
Eventually, yeah. They're still following him, though. Like, Walker is still running.
Spike Carapace, Sunstrike, Tornado, and now 1J is legitimately in trouble. Guardian Greaves, another Homing Missile for his trouble. The Centaur trying to help out 1J, but now they found Watson. He doesn't have an Aegis. Oh, drops the gem, and he's dead. Okay.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
MKB is completed as well, so they have a lot of damage from this TA.
They're going to try and go sproinking the wrong direction. Godlike there for Quinn. That's another kill. 17-17. As Tormy is... Try that in my next pub. Maybe we could play a Dota game in one of these booths. Rolling Thunder,
Quinn.
they found Quinn. Quinn's on a Godlike spree with the BKB pop by Ace as well as Quinn. They're going to try and go for this. Oh, actually Mirage stuck in a bad place. He's going to be killed off. Beyond Godlike for Quinn, he was in the Rolling Thunder and he got bounced up in between the stairs and I think that cliff right there. And that ends up having him die, and now they go up onto the high ground. This is without the Aegis. The waveform, the damage with the Conda, but the Shallow Grave is there. They get the save out of the Enchantress. They don't quite have the damage, but they will lose this tier 3 up at the high ground. A lot of damage being done here on a Tofu. They'll look for this center axe as they will wipe up 1J, look over out at L1ga, and they got the stun onto Watson, but there is no fear in this. Man, maybe there should be, because the damage coming in from the Enchantress is quite a bit with a Poison Touch on him, but he's shifting, and now the blink forward, but they've got the silence on a Mirage as they will start to leave the Liga base. Yu going in, looking for more, has the silence thanks to the shard with that trap popping, and the homing missile is going to come through and hit onto the Templar Assassin.
Fortunate Rolling Thunder, right? Like, that's literally what ruined the fight for them. The high ground push, it was just way too quick afterwards.
Sentries down. 1J, Spike Carapace. Aegis is still on the ground. Oh, he picked the Axe. He got the Axe Blessing, but this is going to be the Aegis here for Watson. Can they get anything out of this? They've already got themselves the Axe Blessing. They're going to look over at you. They try to get the damage out. They've got the right clicks coming in from Quinn. The Meld Strike's not going to be enough. The Shallow Grave going to keep the TA alive a little bit longer with the Shadow Wave, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. They get the kill on you. They'll end up losing Tofu. It's a 1-for-1 with no buyback available on the Gyrocopter. Down goes 1J. TP out by L1ga, but they found themselves Mirage, who's rolled up, but eventually squashed like a bug.
Yeah, that's a dieback. You see, they're playing this so damn well. Like, this defense is amazing by Liga. Like, you have to give it to the credit where credit's due.
They're losing now the throne, which is exposed. They have a glyph, but Watson right clicks coming in. Now, can they get the damage out? Can they get the kill here onto him? They'll glyph up, and they'll get the Aegis. Maybe not just yet. The Nixus is going to TP forward. They're going to try and get a kill here, but they just have to go after the throne with the BKB, and that's what they'll do. They'll call GG and